Yo! Let's put the light on. How's it going, everyone? It is that time. The banner is out for LR, Gohan, and Piccolo. Let me get the second channel pinned in the chat here. The game is mocking me. Vegeta is Mr. Worldwide, being the exchange unit. Swap in, so he's on Earthlings and the Mechians. Wait, what? How many stones will you put into the banner? Well, I don't know. I just want to get a copy. So, let's see. Oh yeah, see, I did guess in that video, in the Summon or Skip video from last night, I did guess that we would have Ginyu featured. And then, yeah, that Goku and Nail, as expected. Oh, yeah, this Gohan, the Ink Piccolo, Physical Koken. These two still don't have easy A's, do they? And this guy. I mean, it's a yellow coin banner, right? I mean, Ginyu being featured is cool, I guess. Otherwise, I kind of expected it to not be too great. I mean, there's been some decent lineups, I guess, for yellow coin banners, but I don't think it's necessarily, like, bad enough to be like, oh my god, look at this, it's terrible. But it's definitely not great. Yeah, true. AGL Gohan was on the worldwide banners instead of the Carnival LRs though, so that does make it slightly worse. Alright, well, we'll see how we get on. Shout out to everybody who is here already. Make sure you hit that like button. See if we can get the number of likes on the stream to match the number of people in the stream. Just go ahead and hit that like button, help support the channel. Completely free to do so. Shout out to everyone that came out to the birthday stream last night. It was my birthday yesterday. Had a great day, and then yeah, did a little stream in the evening just to hang out and celebrate my birthday with the community for a little bit. That was good. We did some funny challenge runs. I actually managed to beat the worldwide movies Blue Zone Super Saiyan Trio stage with the Heroes team. I know it's not like the hardest of the stages or anything, but it was pretty good. I have to remember to download the stream from yesterday so I can cut that bit out. But yeah, the banner is definitely not great, so I guess we'll just jump in. Although I haven't bought the second ticket pack because obviously best case scenario I just pull them off of the first one and then don't actually have to do anything else, but I guess we'll see. Ningen gets a Zeno or Rift within 3 multis. I mean, that would be nice. I've only just realised as well the fact that, like, I could have even been doing some of that on the stream yesterday, but because it's a yellow coin LR, it means they awaken with medals that are just in the game already, so they could have been pre-farmed, which I have not done, which is a bit annoying. But it is what it is. Alright. Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and we are live nice and early on Wednesday morning to summon for the LR, Gohan and Piccolo. The banner is certainly something. I did guess in the Summon or Skip video where we speculated about the banner that the LR Ginyu Force would be featured. I don't think they've been featured on an LR banner since they came out. Obviously they're in the general pool for LRs on all of these legendary summon banners that we've had. I know people have pulled them during the anniversary or the worldwide, but this is the first time they've been featured, I think, since they came out I'm pretty sure mine's only 55%, so I wouldn't mind pulling extra copies of these guys. Ultimate Gohan's on the banner, which obviously for global he replaced one of the anniversary LRs on the worldwide banners, so he's just been on a banner for global, which kind of decreases that value a little bit. Then we have the Goku and Nail that got their easy A's, which, I mean, I guess that's okay for a legendary summon banner. But then we have these guys. We've got Physical Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyaman, the Int Piccolo, Physical Kaioken Goku, STR Frieza, and AGL Frieza. And these guys are all terrible. Like, these guys don't have their easy A's yet. So it'd be interesting to see when they will get them, especially because we're having a Namek Saga celebration and they still don't have them. But yeah, so the banner is not exactly great. But we're gonna see what we can do. We do have the ticket here as well. So the ticket pack gives you it is 30 characters, right? Yeah, and you also get the 30 coins as well. So my goal here is to get a copy of these guys as quickly as possible, right? So I've even only bought one of the ticket packs. If I have to grab the other one, I potentially will, but I'd rather get these guys in using as few resources as possible. So we're going to go ahead and jump in. Let's see those Spirit Bomb luck emotes in the chat from the channel members. But yeah, it does definitely seem like this is the new banner time, because this is the time that the last few banners have come out, and now obviously the release schedules, the games are synced. So this is, I guess, the new banner time going forward, which is interesting. A lot of us, especially me, like the UK and EU side, is kind of hoping that the new time for banners was basically just going to be the JP time, like the old JP time. Because, of course, for me, that means that stuff would come out later, so I wouldn't have to get up as early. But but no, we're here nice and early to summon for Gohan and Piccolo. I do think I made the summon or skip video, so check it out if you want like my full thoughts on everything. But I don't think this banner is great to summon on for most people, especially now that we've seen the lineup. There's nothing really worth going crazy here trying to go for. We've got Gohan and Piccolo. No Zeno, so all up in the air. We could get them here, or we could not. But let's see. Like I say, I will take copies of the Ginyu Force, but if we could get a copy of Gohan and Piccolo here straight away and just be done, that would be ideal, because then we can be saving all of our stones for heroes. Oh, plus we'll get a Dokkan Fest either the very end of October / beginning of November, because I think it was 31st of October last year we had a Dokkan Fest come out. So we haven't gotten a single SSR so far despite the Gohan and Piccolo animation. Big yikes. Okay, LR baby. Interesting. And then there's the STR Goten and Trunks. That's the featured Int Piccolo. Ugh. Is that what the animation was for? Because it was a featured unit. Big yikes. Alright, well, we'll throw up the thing here and grab the other ticket pack. Like I say, ideally I didn't want to get the second ticket pack if I didn't have to, but obviously when I'm summoning on a specific banner, the tickets are better value than just using stones, especially because you do get the ticket, you do still get the pity coins. If you didn't get the coins, I think maybe it would be a bit of a tougher sell for like getting them, but obviously because we do still build up to the coins, it's potentially worth it. So let's just go ahead and grab all the bits and pieces here. And heroes units in their future. Yeah, I don't know. Like, we've talked about it before. There's still a lot of characters that heroes haven't done. And the Heroes IP technically still exists. They're just not bringing out any more updates or anything for the arcade game. So in theory, as long as there are still characters to make, like, there's no reason why Dokkan can't continue to do collabs with Heroes. So we've got Hercule and Boo. There's Zeno. I mean, Hercule and Boo on this kind of banner just means you're getting an LR, which doesn't necessarily mean anything too crazy. I mean, we got an LR on the previous summon, and it was the LR baby, who is already rainbowed for me. Obviously already has his easy ace. It's not like I need any spare copies. Physical Kefla. Hey, well, there's a copy of Ginyu. So I'll take that. Obviously there's a bunch of Gohan Kid SRs in the banner, which we can feed in for the SA level. Tech LR Broly. AGL Gotenks, Frieza. So we got a featured unit as the final one for every single one, but yeah, that was a bit of a yikes. We got 60 of the pity coins already now though, so let's go ahead and jump in. Now remember, of course, on the new legendary summon formats, and I guess it's the same for the filler Dokkan Fest now as well, but every third multi is guaranteed featured. So we have the possibility. There will be people out there that will just throw like 150 stones at this banner and pull the LR on the third multi, but but these are the kind of summons we want, right, where you get like an extra SSR, because that T Zamasu and the AGL Vegeta, like, I can't use either of them. They're both rainbowed for me, so that's an extra 6 coins. Beerus. Okay, we're getting the Vegito Fusion on step 2, so that means we're going to get a featured unit on 2 and 3, and we are getting an LR here. So Vegito Blue animation means LR guaranteed. Could be any LR though. Okay, Ginyu. So we've got a couple of dupes for Ginyu so far. There's me. Hey, even the Videl banner unit from the Broly banner. Pulling recent banner units is always good, because I need actual copies of them. So, second ticket pack got Goku Black Rift, nice. Right, so we've got Krillin and 18, and this is our guaranteed featured multi here.
Do you want to taste the power of the ultimate android?
It's the Rage Goku, of course it is. That's the only problem with, like, guaranteed featured is nice in theory, but then when it's like over half the featured units on the banner are units that you don't even really want, it's Vegeta but no fusion. Shout out to Rafe for subscribing to the channel, appreciate you. But yeah, 2 dupes for Ginyu is decent. Of course, Ginyu himself, like the actual LR Ginyu Force unit is good. Oh, random LR cell. But like, they are very much tied to a team that I don't really have, because I don't have physical Topo. And like the Ginyu Force, the full Ginyu Force team itself is not exactly like crazy top tier anymore, when you consider like the toughest events in the game. We got Gohan and Piccolo. There's that Frieza. Okay, just a bunch of SSRs. Tien and Chaozu. Is this the 6th one? Is this the guaranteed featured one? Physical Trunks. There's that Frieza. I think that might have been. Yeah, it was. Ugh. Okay, Hercule and Boo. So we're getting another LR pool here. Favorite Dragon Ball scene or character? Oh, we got the anniversary God animation that hasn't been covered in the game at all, or without proper animations. I mean, I've always talked about over the years it's from one of the Heroes like trailer, like promotional trailers before they had the actual anime, but of the Bardock putting on the broken Timebreaker mask and going Super Saiyan 3 Mars Saiyan. I still think that'd be awesome as a unit. Did 3 multis only to get enough coins to for sell max, don't summon. Yeah, that's fair. Toon got 4 copies in under 500 stones and tickets. Of course he did. Bruh, what are these summons? Should I summon? I mean, I think in general for most people the answer is no. This banner should be a pretty easy skip, I think, for most people. Trunks and Goten, okay. Bruh. Oh, gonna fake out? Come on. Tapion and Minosha. Oof. World Tournament can't be the only Part 2 event. I mean... Got Ultimate Gohan, the other featured LR. So we've pulled 2 Ginyus and a Gohan. Alright, let's see what we're at coin-wise now. Because... oh boy. 150. God, where's the... there we go. That is my last copy to Rainbow, the AGL Gohan, though. Because I got him to 90% from the 48. Are you serious? I have 198 coins. So I can't... I mean, there's no point doing another multi. Because we've already done the third... we've done the cycle of 3, right? So... it was 98, right? Yeah, so I mean... I guess we are just doing this then. Whiz rewind on the first ticket pack. Nice, that's what you want. Mega Nice laughing in the corner. I know, right? They're resorting to the singles to get these last couple of coins. But yeah, I'd rather use 10 stones than 50, so... Alright, well, absolutely brutal. I mean, this is the thing, right? Imagine if you're someone who, if you're free to play and you don't buy, like, the ticket packs or anything, like, we would still be 60 coins away. So we'd still have to do, what, another, like, 300 stones worth. But yeah, going all the way to Pity, not ideal. Had to do the same for Ginyu as well. Which, of course, is ironic, because then we end up pulling 2 copies of Ginyu. But there you go. So... let's lock them up here. And then we can feed in all of the random Gohan kids that we pulled. I've got so many random, like, SSR ones as well. Well, yeah, so there you go. That was definitely not good. But we got our copy. At least this is the thing, right? At least the pity system exists now, because for somebody like me that wants to get at least just the one copy so I can make content, like, at least I know I actually can get a copy guaranteed, because the number of banners that I've had to go in the past had to go like well over 1,000 stones just to get one copy of a character. So I guess we take it. No luck on the feeding in the SRs. Let me know how you guys got on if you did summon. I would say don't summon, but this is a pretty good example as to why. I think this unit will be relatively good. I can't speak to how good they're going to be at 55%. Obviously, we're going to find that out here and see for ourselves. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't waste time summoning for these guys, I think. But let me know how you guys got on. If you did summon, I hope you got lucky. But yeah, I would stay away from this banner. We're going to go ahead and get him awakened. The summon video, this video will probably go up after the 55% showcase, but let this be a stark warning to not summon on this banner. But let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so this is not the end of the stream, but just the end of the recording. Now we're going to go ahead and work on getting Gohan awakened, and I didn't pre-farm any of the medals, which I probably should have, but I'm going to go ahead and just feed these guys in. I could train them up and get the slightly higher than 50% chance, but again, confusing. Not confusing, time-consuming, I meant to say. Do I have to do another data download? No, there isn't another data download. Hey, there you go. 7 of those worked. That's what we like to see. Oh, wow. You need medals that I actually have. Well, that's convenient. Why do I have those? Did we have to do... Was there a burst mode for that Goku, maybe? And that's why I've ended up with a bunch of the medals? On AA. I appreciate you, Benager. Shout out to David as well on the Twitch side. Don't stop posting. Hey, I have no plans to do so. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Definitely need some positivity on the stream after those terrible summons. But yeah, what an absolutely shocking. There we go. Yeah, I'm guessing there must have been a burst mode for Namek Goku at some point. Otherwise, I don't know why I would just randomly have 35 of his medals spare. Alright, so we still need another 35, and then I need 6 of those. They shouldn't take too long, especially if we get at least one of the like power level bonus things. Because I still have my boosts as well. There was, okay, yeah. But yeah, if we can get the power level bonus thing here. Heroes team's still the best team to farm Dokkan events because of the Vegito active skill. Although they're both on turn 2, so that makes it a bit awkward. Getting the bad juju out of the way just in time for the World Tournament. True. Yeah, that Tech Piccolo that came out for the Worldwide Saga was the Goku banner unit. That's absolutely terrible. Like, I thought the part 2 LR would be a Piccolo just because otherwise it makes Nails Easy A nowhere near as good, obviously. But nope, they decided to make it a unit who his name includes Piccolo but isn't an Namekian, so it makes Nails Easy A passive very strange. Mad I can't grind World Tournament this time around, I must skip it. Oh no, really? No way. Not Bringer skipping the World Tournament, that feels wrong. But yeah, it would be nice for that Piccolo to get an Easy A, because he's a support unit, so if they gave him an Easy A and actually made him good. I actually found a way to make a Rainbow Orb Changer bad. Oh, what the... Wait, is Tech Piccolo a Rainbow Orb Changer? He's so bad, I literally don't even remember what he does. Like, I've apparently just completely blanked most of his existence from my memory. Because, yeah, he is not good. Yeah, apparently Grandpa Gohan is quite good. I haven't actually even looked at his details yet, or any of the World Tournament Easy A's, because I always do a video just before the World Tournament comes out, breaking down everything. So I've kind of been waiting to do that video to see their details myself. Now he's really angry. No, we didn't get the power level bonus. Grandpa Gohan is good. He does damage, which means he'll be really good rainbowed in 6 months. Yeah, that is, of course, the problem with the World Tournament LRs. Especially if you're not getting the #1 spot in your local, so you're only getting 1 copy of him. Why is there no Cell Max in the coin shop? I don't know.
All right,
I guess he didn't release that long enough ago for Global for him to be in there yet. Because, yeah, when did he come out? Like, it was during that, wasn't it? Like, it was basically during, like, the crazy banner rush. He's a little bit older than a month because it was before the worldwide, right? But he has to return first. I don't think he's there on JP either. Oh, damn. So potentially the next yellow coin banner then. I'm not sure when that will be because the November Dokkan Fest won't have a Part 2 LR because then we have Heroes. And then we know we have a Carnival LR banner in December. So I mean, depending on what the Carnival banner is in December, he could be featured on there, I guess. But yeah, this is Ginyu's first time returning as a featured unit. That is true. Wow, didn't kill him. That's unusual. He's got a lot of HP. I mean, I guess we didn't have the support from the physical Vegio. Dokkan Wiki's still broken. Well, as in it doesn't work at all, or it just hasn't been updated, because that is a common thing. Doesn't work. Okay, I can open it. I'm assuming something like Dokkan Wiki, upcoming cards, LR, Gohan and Piccolo. But it's working for me. Although there's just like yesterday when I made the summon or skip video, it's not loading the card art for Gohan and Piccolo. But man, I remember back in the day, like when I was still like in the first year or so of making content and that, like the Dokkan Wiki was great. It would get updated immediately with stuff coming out and everything. Hey Talus, how's it going, dude? Yeah, it's been a while. Hope you're well. Yeah, I have summoned. It was terrible. I had to go to the pity. I did get the I used the 2 ticket packs as well, but yeah, I had to go to pity. Had to use I had to do 2 singles at the end because I got to 198 coins after I traded in my extra SSRs. Yeah, Talus, are you excited for the it's the return of the World Tournament finally. It's been a while. I forgot the times changed. Yeah, the banner's coming out earlier than what we've been used to for quite some time. It's definitely not the best, but we make do. Crazy how Beast is the only 9th anniversary unit that's still in the top 10 LRs. I mean, he's just ridiculous, right? I mean, it's kind of not surprising because he came out and not only was he the best, but he was like undisputedly the best. Like he gapped the entire game, so it's probably not surprising that he's still like up there, but I know that they won't combine the leaderboards or anything like that. Like it's still we're still 2 separate games. They just are now releasing stuff at the same time. Plus, I think last time was the first one anyway. But also, their the JP one still starts later and finishes earlier as well. So I mean, the problem is he doesn't even work really well with Nail because they're not a Namekian unit. So Nail doesn't get his damage reduction by being on the same team with them. So yeah, the design is definitely a little bit confusing. Nice. Got the power level bonus, which actually gave us enough. That's what we like to see. And then what are these? These are from one of the story events, aren't they? Should be a bit of fun over the weekend. Well, we'll see. I mean, I might as well put the support memory on as well, just so we can hopefully just get everything in one go.
All right, let's do
if we can just get the 6 medals straight away. I think this LR. Yeah, the Grandpa Gohan is supposed to be really good. Yeah, it's inside. How's it going? Bring a list world tournament. I know, crazy. That means one extra spot near the top for somebody else. Bringers, right, just here to say good morning. Hope your summers went well. They did not. Time to go to work for me. I'm too close to pity Gohan. Should I summon more and get a dupe, or dupe not worth it? I think it just depends. It depends how many, like, how close exactly, because I don't think it's worth necessarily, like, if you've already pulled the unit, I don't think it's worth going to pity, like, just to get a dupe. But obviously it depends how close you are. Like, if you have to do like one more multi, then I would say you might as well. 159 coins. Yeah, see, that means you've got to do like 4 multis and hope that you get an SSR you can trade in out of, which I'm assuming you probably would, right? I don't know how. Of course, we've got 4. We need 6. But then I guess if there's also a lot of factors, because it's like, how many stones do you have? Like, how often do you summon? So like, how, you know, when you get more, like, are you free to play? Because obviously depends how quickly you can get more stones. Because yeah, you've got to do 4 more multis, so it's like 200 stones. Currently 700 stones. Yeah. Not well, but I spent. Okay, well, I mean, I guess given all of that, I would say maybe it's worth it, because it is always kind of annoying when you get close to the pity and then you've got the unit, and then it's kind of like, it almost feels like a waste if you don't. But I suppose that is that's the downside to there being a pity system, is you kind of, it makes it feel like you are sort of missing out if you don't actually go to it, because you get a guaranteed extra copy. But I guess if you've got 700 stones, that's going to leave you with 500. I mean, you could even get lucky and in like the first 3 multis get a bunch of SSRs and actually be able to trade them in. And then you can do what I did as well. Like, I got to 198 coins after I traded in my SSRs, so I just did 2 singles to get the last 2 coins. Plus, you never know, you could get like insane luck and actually just pull another copy of him, like, while doing those multis. Hopefully you get the same local as Ningen. No. Could you imagine if Bringer and I ended up in the same local this time when he can't play? All right.
What incredible power! All right.
On LR now exchanged. Yeah, I think that would have been the better way of doing it. If they were going to do a unit that was Gohan exchanging in, that was a unit exchanging into Piccolo, it should have been Nail. Otherwise, it just makes the design of his EZA seem really confusing.
All right.
It's like, why EZA Nail now and make him need a Namekian ally and a Piccolo ally as separate things, and then make the Part 2 LR a Piccolo that, like, character whose name includes Piccolo but there isn't a Namekian unit. Seems like such an odd choice. But hey, that's what they decided to do, so... Yeah, because Dokkan, exactly. Dokkan and logic don't always go together particularly well.
All right.
throw that on there. I have a level 5. Oh, it's evasion 2, super attack 5. Yikes. Do I have any that are like 5 for silver? I have just standalone ones. I'm going with a Goku Black Rift on my 5th multi. Didn't buy the ticket packs. I'm good. Yeah, that's definitely good. 250 stones and then call it a day. But yeah, no worries, Dalmatians. Let us know how you got on. I mean, I guess I just give them the level 5 one, right? So let me check what their actual 200% teams are. Okay, they do get a 200% lead from Vegeta, which is good. They're also on the 200% teams for Beast, Physical, LR, Ultima, Gohan, STR, Gohan and Piccolo, Kid Goku. I mean, they need a Namek Saga or Namekian's ally, though. Like, they share 5 links with Beast. They don't seem to link very well with any other Namek Saga characters outside of some of the Gokus who are completely outdated at this point. Because yeah, their best link partners are their own TUR, the exchanged version of themselves, then Beast, a bunch of random Gohan LRs. Oh, God. Yeah, their link partners, especially when it comes to the Planet Namek Saga team, are not great. Yeah, the banner lineup is not good. Also, I hate how this event still has the limited attempts. Is there... Let me just double check, because is it... Do they have to have a Namekian or Namek Saga ally on the rotation or on the team? Because that's going to make a huge difference. But it has to be attacking in the same turn. we'll put Nail on the team. Go for 1 copy of each of the new Heroes units with the 10th anniversary so close. I mean, realistically, that does make sense, but because obviously, like, Heroes is going to happen, and then we know we're getting a Carnival LR banner in December as well. So, like, in terms for me as a content creator, like, there's going to be so much stuff to summon on for, like, the end of the year. It's going to be brutal. Trying to think if we have any other Namek Saga characters that are even worth using at this point. I have a rainbow friend Vegeta. That's oh, physical full power freezer. He's not giving support or anything though, is he? I think everyone else on the team is like, we need the Brolys to tank, or Broly and Blue Evolution Vegeta to tank. STR Broly is a support unit, technically. I mean, hopefully it's not the final hero celebration, right? So I'm hoping it isn't, but we'll see. All right,
let's do this.
a strongly worded email at the ready. They don't have an intro animation, do they? I should double check that before we jump into the video and I have the animations turned off. No, because they just have the exchange animation, right? Alright. Let's put their OST on. Hey guys, Mars Thinking here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are going to be taking a look at the LR Gohan and Piccolo that have just released at 55%. My summon video will be up a little bit later on. It was certainly something, so make sure you check that out, but we are going to be trying them out here at 55% to start off with. Obviously freshly pulled, so full level 1 links, 55%. The links are interesting for this unit in that we have obviously the Kid Gohan link set, and then given their passive, which we'll go over, the team that they need to be run on, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. But they're a Planet Namek Saga or Bond of Master and Disciple lead, yellow coin LR, so you know 150%, but we're not really too interested in their leader skill. We're going to be running them on one of their 200% teams, which is the AGL Vegeta team. They're 12 key super, they raise attack and defense, which is an infinite stack, colossal damage. 18 key is massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn, massively raises 100%, mega colossal damage. And then we have attack and defense 200%, additional attack 150 when performing a super, 3 key and 30% damage reduction, chance to crit 30% and get an additional with a high chance to be a super for 3 turns. Then they get 3 key and 30% damage reduction and crit chance 30% as the first attacker. They also get an extra 20% damage reduction and 20% crit chance when there's another Namek Saga or Namekian's ally in the same turn. So if we have all of that active, they have 80% damage reduction in slot 1, which is interesting. And then we can exchange with Piccolo when HP is 70% or less from turn 4 or from turn 6. So on this rotation, we got basically 200k defense, which isn't crazy, but 80% damage reduction in slot 1 to kind of back that up, which I think is certainly interesting. I'm going to leave him in slot 1 here and see what happens for this first turn. Now, bear in mind, I am running Nail, even though due to the weirdness of the design. Nail, of course, requires an ally whose name includes Piccolo, which this unit does, but also requires a Namekian ally in order to get his damage reduction, which, of course, this unit has the Gohan links and categories, so isn't a Namekian. So, but yeah, we got the additional from the passive. We did not get it converted into a super. We did get the crit, because we have like 80% crit chance as well. 11.7 million. Not bad for the first super. But the thing is, I guess, to think about is if we're not getting any additional supers, then it means that we're not getting those stacks like early on. So this is a unit that it always feels like a weird thing to say because technically it just applies to every unit anyway. But this is a unit that will get significantly better with dupes, because once you start being able to give them some additional, getting those 12 key supers so you can actually get these stacks is going to be very useful. So let's do this. Get the support from Broly. Yeah, we're running like a version of the Vegeta team. Obviously, it's not a full Namek Saga team, but we've got units like Blue Evolution Vegeta and Tech Broly to be slot 1 units if we need them. STR, Super Easy A Broly is, of course, a really good support unit. So I think this works out quite well. Interestingly, in terms of 200% leaders for this unit, obviously we have the Vegeta, but their other 200% leaders are like Beast Gohan, Physical LR Ultimate Gohan, Kid Goku. So I'll definitely do a video trying out these guys like on the Beast Gohan team, because of course their secondary leader skill is Bond of Master and Disciple. But the only problem is they have that part of their passive where they get extra stats, including more damage reduction, if you have a Namekians or Planet Namek Saga ally on the rotation. So I guess you'd have to run... I mean, Beast Gohan wants a unit whose name includes Piccolo, I suppose, for his unit super. So running like Orange Piccolo or that STR support, like Movie Heroes Piccolo, on the team would be interesting. I mean, those two units, even Orange Piccolo himself, you know, the Grill Master, both of those units are a bit outdated for some of the more difficult content. Orange Piccolo, like with the support from the physical trio from the worldwide, obviously kind of comes back to the forefront, but that unit does that for a lot of other characters as well. But yeah, like if we're not getting the additional super, it means we're never getting any stacks, which is not ideal. Yeah, see, Nail's up to 510k already. Like on certain rotations, Nail not having the damage reduction isn't necessarily the end of the world, because he actually does stack a lot faster. I was quite impressed when I did his like Easy A showcase. But so we'll see them eat a slot 1 super. 69k. I mean, 80% damage reduction in slot 1 obviously is good. Can we get the additional super here? Okay, good. So 7.4 is the additional. But that is now 1 infinite stack, so our next 18 key super is obviously going to do more damage as well. But then mine don't have any additional in the hidden potential, because they're only 55%. I gave them a level 5 dodge silver skill orb. Maybe it would just be beneficial to change that for additional, because I feel like getting them extra stacks early on is going to be really helpful. The 20% heal at the end of every turn is quite nice as well, to be fair, but... obviously, Nail gets his support for the rest of the team with the unit whose name includes Piccolo just being on the team. Yeah, the Namek Saga episode where Super Saiyan Blue, Evolution Vegeta, and Broly help Goku fight Frieza. It's just a Planet Namek Saga team, guys. I mean, technically, I don't even need to transform Broly yet because he's not going to get attacked. Might as well save the turns of his extra damage reduction. Yeah, because it's only regular stacking on the 12 key as well. We'll see what his start of turn defense is on the next turn, because we've only been at about 100 or just below 200k, right? 190 something. But now we've gotten one actual stack. And we are going to get the support from the LR Broly on this turn as well. Yeah, we're only just to 200k. And bear in mind, now that the 3 turns have passed, we've lost our extra damage reduction. We've lost a little bit of the extra key as well. They will get the 3 extra key from being in slot 1. There you go. 3 rainbow orbs for support from the LR Broly. Yeah, see, 18k from normals from an AGL character in slot 1. And then 11.6. And no additional again. Because, yeah, well, of course, it's the first 3 turns. So that's the problem. Once that intro buff runs out as well, like if you don't have any additional in their hidden potential, they're not getting any 12 key supers after that. So that means no stacks. Unless you're deliberately going for the 12 key, which, I mean, why would you, right? The massively raises 100%. So it goes up to 400k, which isn't a lot. Because once you've lost that intro buff stuff as well, that means he's going to, what, 400k and only has 50% damage reduction in slot 1. Alright, so we have the revival here anyway, in case anything goes horribly wrong. But yeah, we'll focus on Goku so we can get as many turns in here with the LR as we can. Because we should be able to, we'll be able to exchange into Piccolo on the next turn. So Revolution Vegeta eating that. We'd love to see it. 21 mil, and of course gonna get dodged. $13.2. 6.4. There's a rainbow friend Vegeta as well. Like, I was just about to say his numbers are not great, is he? But mine's only 55%, and then I realised it was the rainbow friend. In fact, yeah, Nail... Oh, no, Nail... Yeah, no, I said before, didn't I? Nail gives the support even if the Piccolo ally isn't on the rotation, but... And at least he's getting the additional supers, right, and getting those stacks, so that's what we like to see. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the exchange in here. Turn that OST up a little bit. Alright.
Mr. Piccolo!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Alright, so Piccolo is here. I do like the art. Of course, yeah, only sharing Fierce Battle with Vegeta. So the super attackers don't change. It's infinite stack on the 12 key and then massively raise on the 18 key. But now his passive is 8 key, attack and defense 250. Additional attack 150 when forming a super. He has 50% damage reduction, 50% chance to crit. Additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Then he gets 4 ki and a guaranteed additional super starting from the turn in which he receives an attack. When HP is 70% or more at the start of the turn, he gets an additional damage reduction of 20% and gives superclass allies 70% defense. When HP is 70% or less, he gets guaranteed dodge once only. And then any other time after that, he has a high chance to dodge with 70% or less at the start of the turn. And he recovers 25% HP. So we do have over 70% HP on this turn. So he's got 70% damage reduction and is giving superclass allies extra defense, which obviously isn't really relevant on this turn because we don't have any superclass allies on this turn. But that'll definitely be relevant if we do end up running him on like a Bond of Master and Disciple team. Like imagine the rotation where we use like Beast Gohan's target ability and we have this Piccolo on the rotation as well. Like, so I guess what we'll do here, I mean, we get to attack first as well. So he's got 284k defense. He obviously gets 100% on super from his super attack effect. So he goes up to like 560, something like that. And then has 70% damage reduction. So that's pretty good. I don't know if... Will he eat a super from both of these guys? Probably. But he's going to get guaranteed additionals as well. So, well, I say that actually, no, he's not getting hit in slot 1, typical. Starting from the next turn, he'll get a guaranteed additional. But for this turn, he's only going to get the one from his passive, right? The additional with a great chance. Then he gets hit. So starting from the next turn, he'll be getting guaranteed additionals. So 12 mil. The passive one does go off 7.4. So similar numbers. Obviously, with an exchange unit, any of the stacks that we get while still in the Gohan form count towards the Piccolo. So, right, he does tank those for double digits. He did get attack lowered, though, which is kind of awkward. They're both supered in slot 1, though, which is good. So... But yeah, I mean, so far the unit seems certainly interesting. I mean, at 55% level 1 links, certainly not anything like super crazy, like game breaking or anything. But God, this Vegeta will just get... Well, let's do that. We have the revive active, so let's do that. Oh, we're targeting the Gohan, which I didn't want. Get some support as well. Technically, AGL Vegeta did 21 mil attack that turn, but did not feel... Yeah, because it was over the 3 supers, which I guess is okay, but yeah, he feels underwhelming. Like, even for a nuking unit, like, he feels underwhelming, which is a shame. Like, even when you get the whole turn of orbs. It's because they restricted his thing to, like, only 10 orbs actually matter, and then all the rest you got were basically pointless. I don't know why they did that for a once-only ability of changing the orb field. Like... Goku's just like, no, and then Gohan, boom. Oh, Broly, look at that. Right back at you, Goku. I'll just dodge. Thanks. Alright, so Piccolo with Nail, we at least have Namekians and Shocking Speed active as well. Let's see, because we've been hit now, so Piccolo obviously going to get his full buff. So let's see him take out Gohan here.
Time to get serious.
So the Dokkan mode, 14.5. I'm not going to hit the nodes because I want to see him get all the attacks off.
Let's go.
So he's at 14.5 for the first one here. Yeah, sorry to keep you waiting, is the Namekian version of the real fight starts now. Because how many times has that been in... like active skill or super attack effect, like quotes. So that's the guaranteed additional. Up to about 8.5. Then we also get the one from his passive, so up to 9. So this is where he starts to look really good, when you start getting all of these extra attacks, because you're getting the infinite stack off them as well. But again, mine not having any additional in the hidden potential, by doing 3 attacks in the one turn, he would have 3 chances to proc that additional from the hidden potential system. So even if he only had 5 additional, it's a 10% chance, but it gets rolled for like 3 times. So he would have the chance of getting it there. But Cellmax technically is in the banner, just unfeatured. So like you could pull him from this banner for sure. But he's not featured, and he's not available in the coin shop yet either. I kind of want to see the start of turn. Yeah, this actually no, he's STR, isn't he? So, and then we dodge anyway. I was gonna say I would kind of like to see the start of turn where we are below the HP threshold, so that Piccolo gets guaranteed dodge, but I should hopefully finish off Gohan this turn. Because Vegeta at 24 key gets guaranteed crits. We've got 11 orbs for Vegeta, and then of course we have Broly in slot 3 as well. So Gohan shouldn't be able to survive the onslaught of attacks on this turn. 13.8 for the Vegeta. I mean, that's up to a decent number, but considering how much we've stalled, like this is turn 10. It goes to 14.5. Also, he's not getting crits, so not killing him here. Dodge both the supers, so not going to get the 70% or less HP. I mean, once we start trying out this unit in some harder events, I think it won't be too difficult to get the below 70% HP, which will be interesting for transforming Piccolo early, and then also getting the extra like attacks and everything. Oh yeah, of course, this guy lowers ki, which is super annoying. I guess we just do that, get the extra support. I mean, Broly probably gets us killed at the end here now, but yeah, 16.1. I mean, the unit that has additional supers guaranteed that stack, we're obviously going to be able to build up fairly nicely. 16.1, and then the additional to doing 9.8. If we get the secondary one from the passive, we should... Will that push us over 10? No crits, though, which is awkward. Additional normal. And then you get supers. So how much is he taking from this? This is post supers, and he's got 70% damage reduction. 200k. I mean, considering that Gohan gets crits on his supers, that's not that bad. Fortunately for Broly, actually, of course, we did get at least 2 rainbow orbs, so he is going to get 1 guaranteed additional. So he is actually going to super. So hopefully he will tank the normals okay here. Yeah, good. I mean, I kind of wanted to take, like I say, I wanted to take some damage so we could get that Piccolo turn. We are at about 70% HP, but it just kind of depends who takes the super on this turn. Oh yeah, this is a bad setup because we've got both Vegetas in. And I can't not get AGL orbs as well, so we basically just heal to full. And if we get the revive, we heal to full as well, so... Because, I mean, if one of the Vegetas gets supered and doesn't dodge, okay, he's supering you. I mean, you should tank this, right? Type advantage, he's been hit already. Yeah, that's nothing, 30k. I mean, the AGL Vegeta might actually still take some damage from normals, potentially, but... See how much damage Vegeta's actually going to take here. We didn't get a ton of orbs. I mean, he's stacked quite a bit so far, but... Because I wouldn't mind taking a little bit of damage if it's going to put us to the 70% HP threshold, but... No. Double-digit damage, okay. And he's already supered, so... I mean, like I say, if he supered the Vegeta and we didn't dodge, especially because of the crit, like, it would do a lot of damage. Yeah, just double digits. Alright, well, when we take him into the tougher content, we'll definitely get to see that dodge chance, because, you know, as we go into the harder content, we will lose more HP. 500k defense now. That means after getting his 18 key super, he goes up to over 1 million defense with 70%. I mean, 530k with 70% damage reduction in slot 1 is okay, but obviously some of the bigger bosses will definitely still do damage to him. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, see how much... Oh, see, there's the dodge. Okay, there's that level 5 dodge skill orb coming in clutch. Because he weren't at 70% or less HP. So, obviously, otherwise he would have dodged the other attack as well. 9.6. This is without the support, because we had the support from STR Broly on the previous turn, didn't we? So, yeah, I mean, the numbers are relatively decent. The unit's definitely not anything too crazy, I don't think. Definitely not like a must-summon character, especially because of the team setups and everything. Yeah, in the Janemba stage. I mean, the thing that would be good is obviously getting to... You'd have to have him on, like, turn 2. Have him on turn 2. And then on turn 4 be at 70% or less HP, so you can exchange straight into Piccolo and he has guaranteed dodge. Is probably, like, the only way it's going to look super good in the Janemba stage, I would imagine. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section of the LR Gohan and Piccolo. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and get them link leveled, and then we'll try them in some more difficult content. I think they're certainly a solid unit, but they're definitely not like a must summon. They're not like the new best yellow coin. It's not like when Cell Max released, right? And it's like, wow, this guy's like, you know, not only the best yellow coin LR, but he's actually one of the best units in the game. I do like the animations though. Yeah, the Piccolo 12 key, all the animations I think are really good. So let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section of Gohan and Piccolo. If you did summon, I hope you guys got good luck, but I would still recommend probably not summoning, but let me know your thoughts. Yeah, good unit, wrong timing. Certainly interesting, yeah. But that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, so let's go ahead and get that up straight away here. In a Rainbow, the new heroes units always stop if you reach a stone spending cap. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, with all of the stuff that's going to be coming out towards the end of the year, I probably will have to have a specific amount stone-wise that I'll be willing to spend, and then I'll kind of have to stop there, I guess, but... obviously for me, it's kind of always been a thing that like I rainbow all the heroes units, but I mean, like last year, for example, I didn't rainbow the blue Berserk Vegeta because by the time I'd finished rainbowing Limit Breaker Vegito, Limit Breaker Vegito was the last of like the big main units that I needed to get all the copies for. And then by the time I'd rainbowed him, that Berserk Control Vegeta was the only one I didn't have rainbowed, and he was at 90%. So at that point, it's like there's no point dumping more stones into the banner to get one copy of like the worst character. When realistically at 90% he's not going to be much different from Rainbow anyway. So how good are Gohan and Piccolo at 55%? How good are... Oh. Gohan and Piccolo with no dupes. So I have to get rid of a bunch of these other tags. Is currently buying stones. The shaft is real. Oof. Yeah, he should ask Big Tuna how he does it. Yeah, rainbowed him in under 1,000 stones. That's crazy. I mean, might as well finish off the event here, I guess. Yeah, I don't think the heroes would have pity because every single multi is guaranteed featured. And yeah, that is kind of the currently held speculation and probably most likely thing as to why we haven't had an LR on the heroes banner yet. Because if every single multi is guaranteed featured, like if they release a heroes LR, there absolutely will be someone out there that just rainbows that LR in like 5 multis. And of course, if they make the LR actually good and actually like competitive with the meta, then that people who do get the unit super easily will just be smashing all the events and stuff, which for a gacha game is obviously not what they want, right? Right, so the showcase is up. Obviously, I need you guys to do me a favor, help support the channel, open up the showcase video. The link is in the chat. Even if you were here for the recording of it, if you just want to open it up in a separate tab and let it play, just so we get those early views, so the YouTube algorithm can pick it up and see how it does. But leave me a comment to let me know you came straight from the stream, and I will heart all of those comments. But yeah, definitely help me out. Even if you did watch the showcase be recorded live, do check it out, because it does help me out obviously quite a bit to get those up straight away, because everybody else is going to be getting their ones up as well. So getting them out as quickly as possible is what we aim for. And then the summon video will go up a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and start sorting out some of these dupes that we got. But yeah, 2 dupes of the Ginyu Force is nice. That would have been nice to have had when I was trying to do that stupid Namek Saga mission, like in 7 turns thing, against the Freezer event. We have not had a single GT unit this year, no. Well, yeah, I guess technically Omega, but he only came out this year on Global because of the delay, so... Which, I mean, I suppose that technically does still count, but... Just make sure this Gohan and Piccolo video is actually up with the tags. There we go. Alright. So yeah, Gohan and Piccolo, I mean, they're certainly an interesting unit. I absolutely would not summon for them if I was most people. I mean, if I wasn't a content creator, I would not have summoned for them. I have Ultimate Gohan Rainbow now, which is cool. Like on the right team, this guy's still actually pretty good. It's a shame we still don't have like a proper full 200% like hybrids set up.
Wow! What incredible power!
Pulled another Ultimate Gohan with the tickets, like an almost rainbow. The TUR now, damn. I mean, that's the thing, yeah, the Heroes units have always been fun, but they've never been, like, you know, super crazy meta-defining characters, but... Alright, so I've got the SA5 copy of Tapion and Minosha ready now. Ready for when they eventually get their EZA. That's for keys, I can't go over that. Let's hope Team B doesn't make the Heroes units. Oh yeah, should do that. Rainbow. We also got the I think it's crazy we're at a point where turn 4 500k defense with 70% damage reduction in slot 1 is okay. I know, right? I mean, that actually that level is good. Like 500k defense with 80% damage reduction would still be pretty crazy, because even like a 3 million damage super gets reduced to way less than 500k. So if they have 500k defense and 800k defense, then obviously that would be perfectly fine. I never imagined that one day AGL Golden Freezer with 90% damage reduction would getting one-shotted, but here we are. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's just because his start of turn defense is so low. Like, 90% damage reduction obviously is good, but when you've got low defense to back it up, then yeah, it's obviously not going to be as good. Especially when you have these bosses that are hitting for like 3 million and stuff, or more, like Janemba. I think the end of the month Dokkan Fest is going to be. I feel like at this point it's just too hard to make predictions about like upcoming characters and stuff, because like obviously they posted the hint, which straight away people thought was the Dirty Fireworks Vegeta, but like I definitely would have never predicted, like coming off of the Worldwide, that the next Dokkan Fest was going to be him, right? Astrobot came pre-installed. It's not the one. It's not like the new one. It's like the previous one is like a kind of like demo that gets you used to like the PS5 controller and the motion and everything. But it's not the one that I played on stream recently, like the new one. Yeah, play Astro's Playroom, I think it's called, yeah. I mean, it's still, like, a fun little game, and then obviously they made the proper big, like, the Astrobot one, the recent one. But the free one is still good. It's definitely worth checking out if you've just got a PS5. I'm a bit worried for STR Vegeta 3 Super ECA, because I feel like they will hold back a bit because of the 80% damage reduction. He has low defense, and then you give him, like, yeah... Because that's what we really want, is for him to just get like a crazy Super EZA, so he just goes back to being the like unit that, you know, you put this guy in slot 1 and he doesn't take damage, like kind of thing. And that's what we need. Yeah, Aaron, how's it going? Summons did not go particularly well. Video will be up a little bit later on. Essentially, I did have to go to pity, so obviously I've recorded the 55% showcase, but that's as good as it went, basically. I mean, I'm going to be link leveling them, so I might as well do that.
All right, let's do this.
Of course, them being an exchange unit that actually do have some links that are different means I'm going to have to link leveling them is going to be a bit of a pain. Because obviously they're going to have links that will... two extra links to link level, basically. So as a character, instead of leveling like 7 links, you're leveling 9 links. But yeah, as you can see, I haven't been link leveling like crazy recently, hence the Vegeta and Kui still not actually being fully link leveled. Yeah, Rajal, how's it going? I was spoiled on the Crystal event, now it feels like link leveling is so much slower. Yeah, that Crystal event was definitely good for the increased link level rate. It does make like farming the quest stage seem nowhere near as good anymore, but yeah, AGL Hit is the only one, is the only World Tournament EZA for this upcoming World Tournament that I don't have full level 10 links already, so he should be done before the World Tournament starts. Yep, that's right, it was my birthday yesterday. Thank you. Yeah, Little Blue did make an awesome cake, so do this. Tade Village event was awesome. Yeah, especially because you could like absolutely just rinse out the shop as well by doing that. You do that stage just to like link level, get a bunch of units leveled up and everything, and then you had all that stuff to trade in from the shop as well. That's pretty good. And shout out to Ajal for re-upping his membership, Ningen Club member for 28 months. Said I'm getting old, very old. Yeah, no worries, Talus. It was good. We just did a stream for a couple of hours. Talked about just did some heroes challenges. Talked about what I've been up to for my birthday. Showed off some of the stuff that I got. Got a whole bunch of new members and stuff, which was really good. And of course we talked about the upcoming weekend. We have the World Tournament, so we'll be doing the World Tournament weekend subathon special event, so make sure you guys tune in for that. We will be doing a lot of World Tournament grinding over the weekend, so also an announcement to be starting monthly Dokkan challenges for different roles once Global gets all the JP fights. Just got to set it up to figure out how it can be structured. Yeah, so we're going to try and do some interesting stuff in the Discord. So make sure you guys join the Discord. And yeah, we're going to try and do some little things every now and then, just like special events. Maybe it'll just be like race type stuff, like who can set the best time on this event. And then the winners for those will get like a special role for the month until we do the next one, just to keep things a bit more interesting in the Discord. So make sure you guys join the Discord if you haven't already. Also, like I say, make sure you do check out the Gohan and Piccolo showcase. Juice just ended the stream because Naz was trying to talk about Asmongold. Random. Did he finish rainbowing Gohan and Piccolo?  Yeah, I can't see. Truth's definitely not live now, so, or at least it doesn't look like it. You got 4. Oh, okay, got 4 copies and then the final with the pity. Oof. I went in there quick to see if it's still summoning, but it was clearing box space. Okay, yeah, fair. 5,000 plus stones for the 4 copies. Oof. Yeah, that is rough. I mean, the thing is as well, I know he's like a collector and he has the money, and it's obviously part of like business expenses and everything for being a Dokkan content creator, but like he's already done the Rainbow Showcase like private server video. Why not just get the like 79%? I don't know. I guess it is just to have them rainbowed for trying out in all the different content and stuff, but yeah, I think like going forward, even if I get like really good luck on banners, I'm not going for more than 79%. Genuinely surprised Truth went back to private servers. I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. Like, there was a good period of time where no one was really doing them anymore, which was good, because it kind of evened out the playing field for everybody. And then I think it was Dokkan World, like, did another one or two. The thing that annoys me the most is, like, the Rainbow Showcases thing, doing those early is obviously annoying for, like, everyone else. Like smaller creators and stuff, but it's the fact that I think Dokkan World does it. I know Truth doesn't, but like doing the 55% showcase as well on the private server, like before the unit comes out, that sucks, because that's like the main thing for people who do actually summon. Like, try and get the 55% showcase out straight away, because people want to see, like, if I do summon and I pull one copy of the unit, like how good are they? So that is one of the main things to try and do, like when a unit first comes out. So if someone does the 55% showcase early from the private server, like, that does really like screw over everybody else. So I'm not a fan of them doing that. I say them, like I say, I'm pretty sure it's only Dokkan World that does it, but oh yeah, summons. Yeah, the summons were not good. I had to go all the way to Pity to get the one copy. What was the gifts? I got a bunch of good stuff. I showed off the... I got a book of inspirational comments from you guys. A lot of you guys are featured in there. But yeah, there's a book of just a bit of like channel history of comments from people about like from over the years, from like streams and videos and stuff, about how much they've enjoyed the content and stuff, which was a nice little morale boost for me. Then I got a cool like headphone and controller stand that's got like the Master Ningen logo engraved on it. I showed off a bunch of the stuff on the birthday stream last night. Can definitely show off some of the stuff again at some point. I've got a massage chair like cover thing. I need to get it set up. I think actually I think Little Blue actually did set it up for me. I didn't realise, because it's on my chair now, but I need to work out exactly how to use it, because I think the control thing is here, but I don't want to start like pulling things out of it without knowing exactly what they do. I think this is the control. Yeah, it is. Although I think it's plugged in, I'm actually not sure if it's turned on. But yeah, it's like a thing, it goes on my chair, so I can always take it off my chair and put it on like the armchair or the sofa if I want as well. It's like a little back massage pad thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we went and did Escape Room the other day, which was awesome. I've never done one of them before, so that was really cool. I got the cool Vegeta Gallic Gun light thing, which I showed off last night. It's hard to see like in its full glory without it being plugged in and turned on, but you plug it in and it's got like all this bit here all like lights up, which is pretty cool. But I need to find the best place to actually plug it in and get it. I'm not sure if there's anywhere really I can display it so that it'll be seen on stream, but yeah, I got this cool, I'm a big fan of like beads, like bracelets and stuff. I got this cool one with some Viking runes on it, similar to the one that's on my beard from Little Blue as well. Sister Ningen got me some expansion stuff for one of the board games that we play, as well as another light thing, which is somewhere out of reach at the moment, but it's like a rosé thing. Very cool. I think the book is here. But yeah, it's like a custom made book, and yeah, it has a bunch of it basically just has a bunch of stupid stuff like pictures from like the emotes, and then yeah, comments from people either from the Discord or just from various videos and stuff like that that are just to kind of like give me that bit of a pickup. There you go, Jarl. But yeah, just to like a bit of a morale boost. Like I was saying on the stream last night when I was talking about it, like obviously you guys know this is my full-time like gig now, and so when Dokkan is being a bit slow and things are not exactly popping in the game, sometimes things slow down, the channel numbers slow down a little bit, and that can be stressful, and sometimes I take it a bit too hard, and it was just like a nice reminder to have all that stuff compiled together, like a list of comments and stuff from people who obviously have been around the community, whether it's been for a long time or a short time, but just people leaving comments and expressing like how much they've enjoyed the content and like the community and everything that we've created over the last couple of years. And that was definitely something that was very like enjoyable to see. Because yeah, like I say, there's been times, especially recently with the game being dead, where sometimes I'm a bit hard on myself with like if the numbers start to dip, and then like when there's no content in the game, like at least when there's content, you know, like Heroes is always one of the best times because there's so many new units. So there's loads of showcases to do. There's loads of units to take into new events and different, like trying them out on the other teams outside of the Heroes teams and all that stuff. Like when there is content, I still love making content. I love streaming. I love making videos. Like when there is content, I can happily sit down and record like 10 videos in a day or whatever. But like when there's nothing to do, when the game's completely dead, sometimes it's quite difficult to come up with stuff that not only, like, I mean, sometimes I'll have ideas for videos, but straight away I'll have an idea for a video and it's like, well, is this like, whilst it might seem like a funny idea to me, I'll then upload that video and it gets like no views. Well, not none obviously, but it doesn't do very well. But I mean, obviously when there's nothing really going on in the game, there's not really much else to do other than some of the random stuff that we come up with sometimes. But that's always fun too, like with some of the random stuff we've done on streams. We were talking about some of them last night when we did like the funny like bearded units team and all that kind of stuff. I still very much enjoy all of that and all the crazy shenanigans we get up to on stream, doing the viewer challenges, doing heroes versus all the difficult events and stuff like that. So, but yeah, overall it was a great birthday. Had a great day yesterday and all the other stuff that we've been doing, because like I say, we went and did some other stuff on other days. It hasn't just all been yesterday. So all in all, it was good. Stream was good. Like I say, a bunch of people came out. We've got the World Tournament this weekend, which will be interesting. We haven't had a World Tournament for a while, so doing the World Tournament weekend special event will be fun. If we hit all the goals and everything, obviously it means we'll be streaming the World Tournament in total across the weekend, not in one go, but we'll be streaming the World Tournament for 24 hours across the weekend. So that will certainly be interesting. And then, yeah, make sure you guys check out the second channel. One of my big goals for this year is to keep pushing the second channel, doing a bunch of like horror games and stuff at the moment, obviously for October. So I think tonight will be the first late stream where we start off the Dead Space remake. So that should be interesting. A 24-hour stream. Yeah, why Eternal has again. Yeah, exactly. You've always just got to go with the flow. That's why I'm pushing the trying to push the second channel stuff as well. I've been doing a lot of like horror playthroughs and things, spooky jump scare games. The most recent one I played, the Psalm 5 9-13 one, I think has the absolute biggest like jump scare I think I've ever had in a game. Like I jumped out of my skin. It made me jump so hard. And obviously it's I'll put the link in the chat for those of you. Obviously the second channel stuff is pinned in the chat, but this is the full playthrough. It's only just over 30 minutes long. It's a full playthrough of like a first person horror game thing up on the second channel. But yeah, it absolutely has the #1 jump scare moment, like for me, of any game I think I've ever played. So but yeah, that's up on the second channel, and we'll be starting the Dead Space remake playthrough tonight on the late stream. So got all the Silent Hill 2 parts up as well. Silent Hill 2 remake was really good. There's the PT playthrough on there as well. There was another game I downloaded on Steam that someone recommended. I think Raudo mentioned it in the Discord. It's like Fears to Fathom or something. It's another horror game. I'm going to be close to a new Angel Golden Freezer and Easy A Angel Freezer celebration. I know that is the big one that our boy Talus is looking forward to. The game creeped me out. I'm not a fan of the way things... Yeah, I know. Those are the best, I guess, like, jump scares, I suppose, when you're not expecting, like, something to happen. Especially one of the ones from later on where, like, you're going back to a room that you've just been in, and then all of a sudden, like, something appears in the doorway that wasn't there before. Like, yeah, there's definitely a few good jump scares in that run, in that video. So yeah, do check that out. Help support the second channel. Because yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like, I know the news thing today. I didn't actually check exactly what was in it because they've updated this, right? With the, I'm guessing they just updated it with the banner. Yeah, the banner, the ticket packs, and Part 2 sales, the 55th World Tournament. And then, yeah, that's it. Now, remember last year, the World Tournament, well, not the World Tournament, we were talking about this on the stream last night, but last year we saw the reveal of, like, the hero, or at least some of the heroes units, on the 22nd of October last year. Because that's when I put up the video basically saying that, like, it was Limit Breaker, Vegito, and Super Saiyan 3 Rose. So I do wonder if that means we'll find out sometime soon when, like, what the new heroes units are going to be for this year. Although I think the big difference is that obviously we're not going to get a we're probably not going to get like a heroes live stream this year. So I'm not too sure exactly, like, if there is going to be heroes, the first, like, whenever the first lot of heroes news comes out. I was going to say if there is, obviously there will be news at some point, even if it was the day before. But when heroes news comes out this year, the first lot of heroes news, we have no idea when it's going to be. So I think Sister Ningen played that. I think I saw her play some of it because I think it was on Game Pass at some point. For how long the World Tournament has stayed the same, JP players either have to be delusional or in denial. Yeah, I mean, considering apparently one of the reasons why they removed Chain Battle is because the JP player base hated it so much, which then implies that the JP player base must love World Tournament because they're not removing that. I refuse to believe it's denial. We just got Stockholm Syndrome for the World Tournament. I mean, at least on that's the thing. At least on JP, the World Tournament is shorter. So even if you are trying to like grind it like crazy and get the highest placement, you don't have to play it for as long because it's like a day shorter on JP than it is on Global. Which I honestly think is one of the weirdest things about the games like now being synced. World tournaments are at the same time, sort of, because the global one starts earlier and then the JP one finishes earlier. So the JP one is just way shorter. So it seems like a really odd decision considering everything's supposed to be synced now. Damn, our boy Dr. Pritch pulled a Gohan and Piccolo on both the ticket packs. So that's the kind of luck you want. Prelims need to go, yeah, definitely. It's probably why they enjoy it more. I mean, it is definitely, it's one of those things that would be more enjoyable if there was an entire less day, right? Because the people who do want to grind for like the higher spots, you know, it's still 2 days of a lot of grinding, but at least it's only 2 and not 3. So I can see why they would prefer it that way, but obviously global players just love the extra pain. The map has to go. Yeah, I think I've said this before. One of the biggest and best changes that they could make is just make the make it like an Extreme Z battle where you just click to start your fight. Like, click to start the semi-final, boom. You're just in the fight against the enemies. Then you win, click to start the final, boom, you're in the fight against the enemies. Like, that would make it so much faster. It'd be better if it didn't start on a Friday. Yeah, because I know there are some people that just don't play it on the first day at all because it's a Friday. So they've potentially got work or school or who knows what. And then at least at the weekend. I mean, that must suck as well. Like, if you have school or work, like Monday to Friday, and then you do actually want to grind the World Tournament for whatever reason, whether it's for the new LR or, you know, whatever. It's like you can't really play it that much on Friday. Or at least you can't play it, like, straight away. Because if you are trying to grind for, like, a high spot, obviously everybody who started right at the beginning when it starts have a head start ahead of you. So, when is the banner live? The banner came out like 2 hours ago. And yeah, it's terrible. It's horrible, don't summon. I've already put up the 55% showcase for Gohan and Piccolo. Check it out. They're not terrible, but they're definitely not anything like super special. They're certainly not like a must summon or anything. So would you place Gogeta Tech LR now in the top 10? Probably. I know some people. I think isn't Truth saying he's like #1, which I don't know. I think it's that he's in the same situation as like Tech UI Goku, where even if you wanted to argue that transformed Tech Gogeta is #1, it's the fact that he isn't transformed straight away. So I don't think I would, yeah, I don't think I would say he was #1, but he's definitely, I mean, bare minimum, I would say he's top 5, right? Like, I'm not sure exactly where I'd put him, but definitely very good. STR Vegito and Tech Gogeta lives again. I mean, STR Vegito is still good, but not... STR Vegito, I mean. Did I say Vegito or did I say Gogeta? STR Vegito is still decent, especially when Vegito actually comes out, right? But it can be annoying with the HP condition, especially if you're doing, like, too well in an event, and then you actually can't get them to transform. Whereas at least the Tech Goku and Vegeta, you just have to be above a certain amount of HP, which is usually easier to do. Is there any new content? No. Unfortunately not. There is the banner for Gohan and Piccolo, and that's it. The next new content is the World Tournament on Friday. We do get a bunch of EZAs and stuff with it as well. Yeah, as usual from Dokkan, the new content is just a new banner. So once you get the unit, awaken them, and then all you have to do is, especially for global, like the fact that we're missing those difficult events that JP has that global doesn't. It's like you pull the new units, and then all you really have to do with them is some of the stuff from the worldwide, and then like Blue Gogeta, the Janemba and Gogeta events obviously are interesting, but also they're at such a high difficulty level that certain teams are just completely useless against them anyway, which kind of sucks. I think the top 10 have become so blurred by this point. All of them have so many tools that makes it hard to say. Yeah, exactly. Like, people could still put Beast at #1 because of the team protecting active skill thing. But then obviously, like, the physical trio have an argument for being #1 because of how much they buff everybody on the team. Like, Tech Broly is really, really good as well. Like, there's... I mean, the worldwide, as we said before, like, even though the worldwide celebration definitely had some issues, all the summonable units were, like, really good. But yeah, that is also a good point as well, because if you don't pull the new unit, then literally nothing, like, new is out today, right? So... But anyway, that is going to be it for the stream. We're going to wrap that up there. Yeah, you get 60 of the coins if you get the ticket packs. That's how I got to the pity without having to get any more stones. I had like 100 and something stones left. I started with 600, I think. Because that's the thing with the ticket packs, is you get the chances to get the units. If they didn't have the coins, I don't think the ticket packs would have as much value for these pity banners. But because you get a whole bunch of the coins to start you off towards the 200, I think it does work out quite well. But I don't think it's worth the grind for top 50. Yeah, #1 local is kind of the main thing, especially when a new World Tournament LR comes out. But anyway, that's going to be it for the stream. I appreciate you guys coming out. The summon video will go up in a little bit. If you did miss the summons, make sure you check those out. Check out the showcase for Gohan and Piccolo as well at 55%. Let me know your thoughts on them. That video is up now. Let me know you came from the stream. But yeah, that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll be live on the second channel later for Dead Space. But yeah, like the stream if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.